Hi everybody. Alright, continuing to work on the mains. Before we put the filling material on the inside to help secure it to the brackets, I'm adding a little bit of extra composite material. So what we're doing is we're adding a couple of layers of carbon fiber and a layer of fiberglass to each side of the bracket on the fairings, both sides, front and back, where the holes are drilled. And sorry that the light sucks, but it's dark, and I'm probably doing this at like 6:30 in the morning, so yeah. We're adding it to both sides, so because we have to. The reason behind this is because you're going to be countersinking these fairings on the outside, and it even says it's preferable to under countersink a little bit because it is thin, fiberglass. And so, yeah, what we're going to do then is just, I'm so sorry. I'm having a sparkly water with lunch and I'm wolfing that shit down. And just, yeah, here comes the gas. Anyway, we're putting carbon fiber, couple layers of carbon fiber and a layer of fiberglass down, as you can see there. The idea with that is just to thicken it up a little bit right where the brackets go so that when we do the countersinking, we have more than enough material that we can get the screws nice and flush. A silly thing, I know, but it's easy. It was a short fix. No harm, no foul. And so I'm doing it on both sides. Literally, it's just like I'm using some scraps. I've got some like 2.5 by 4 inch little just scraps of carbon fiber. And the reason that I'm putting fiberglass on top of that is, don't forget, the carbon fiber is conductive. So I put the piece of fiberglass on top of the two layers just so that the brackets that'll be underneath won't have any chance of doing the extra conducting. Which is a little, you're not really going to get that anyway, because the next step after we do this is we're going to be adding the filler to the insides of the fairings themselves and then putting them onto the brackets and sort of soft screwing them in to sort of squeeze the filler and then seat the bracket into it. So it's really going to be riding on a layer of the filler anyway, so no biggie there. And of course, just to make sure it's got some really good grip on the outside, I use peel ply, as we'd used before. So the peel ply is great because when you pull it up, it's got that beautiful textured surface, and that in turn will grip with the filler that you're going to put in real easy. And so the nice thing is with 2 layers of carbon and 1 layer of this fiberglass, I'm probably adding, I don't know, maybe I'll say 30 thousandths of an inch total on both sides, maybe 15 to 20 thousandths of an inch on both sides, on each side. Sorry. So 40 thousandths of an inch is tiny, right? And so 1/25th of an inch. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'm not too worried about it like now actually extra bowing out. In fact, I can already go ahead and tell you that it doesn't. Because you might be thinking, oh, it's too thick. Alright, so now that those are waiting to be cured, we've cleaned off the table, which is rare, and we're getting started on the front one. So this runs pretty much sort of the same for the first couple of steps. You can see I've got a micrometer there, and making sure that we only have, I want to say it's like 3/4 of an inch of a lip. So we're sanding that nice and clean. We'll be sanding the front piece to make sure that it fits real nice. And then we will do some drilling there. This is the wheel that's going to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt. I haven't actually completed it because just as I was getting into it really well, the engine shows up. In fact, I'll just go ahead and give you a spoiler. The next video will be the last gear fairing video for a while, as it's all engine. But yeah, this one, this front wheel will definitely be much more involved. Unlike the main tires that have the holes pre-drilled and it's all nice and pretty, not this one. No holes, nothing, and it's going to be a pain. So in the next video, you're going to see us working on that a little bit more. We'll put the rest of the carbon on and new other stuff later. So thank you for joining me, everyone. See you soon.